So as my husband said, I'm Julia Dean. Culinary Works is my business. I've been in business now for 16 years, teaching people how to cook. I do corporate team building, corporate entertaining, private cooking parties, where anybody comes in and they want to cook with their friends, with their family. Family cooking parties actually are a lot of fun because it's so special. And then we also do seasonal classes. I inspire people to navigate through the kitchen with more gusto, with more confidence. And kind of what does that mean? Inspire people to navigate through the kitchen. It means I want to help you become a better cook because I think there's real value in just sitting down like this at a table with your family and friends and knowing that you put that meal on the table by yourself or you did it with your family. There's a lot to be said for, sharing a meal on a Tuesday night with your kids or with your family. It's something that we all have to continue to make the effort to realize the important part of maybe you don't talk about much, maybe you talk about your day, maybe you talk about something that made you really happy or made you sad, but it's just enjoying those moments around a meal. And it could be something simple. It could be grilled chicken with a salad and some pasta. So I want to teach you how to do that, and I want to make it easier for you, and so you can do it more confidently. So we have the prosciutto here. I have some asparagus that's been blanched. So this is one thing that you would learn if you came to a class, how to blanch. And what do you blanch? You blanch asparagus, potatoes, broccoli rabe, broccoli, yellow beans, wax beans. And the purpose is to boil them in heavily salted water, boiling water. Once they become al dente, they increase in their vibrant color, then you take them out into a bowl of ice cold water. And I'm talking about ice, literally in the water. And you want to have the ice water ready so that all of a sudden, when your item is done blanching, you're not like, oh my God, it's not ready. And then they're overcooking, right? So you have your ice water ready, take them out, put them in the water, they stop cooking. Let them cool off. Dry them with a paper towel or wherever it may be. And then somebody will say in a class, like, well, how do you know it's done? How long did you blanch it? Like, I want to know the exact time that you blanched your asparagus. And I'll say, okay, well, this asparagus was really thin, so that only took like 2 or 3 minutes. So that leads me to tell you that cooking, you have to use your senses. It's not that exact. I could write down on a piece of paper, but your oven could be different than my oven, your grill's different, so not everything is always going to react the same. So you have to be able to just think on your feet. Okay, so the asparagus has been blanched. I'm going to season it here with some lemon, some extra virgin olive oil. This is a situation where you'd want extra virgin because you want that fruity flavor. One time somebody came into a class and this guy said, you've used more olive oil than I've used in my entire life in one class. And I just started like, well, it makes food taste good. Like, be generous. That's the other thing. Every time people come to a class, it's like, so much salt, so much olive oil, so much this. Use it. There's no reason not to make your food taste good. Don't worry about it. Just like you preheat your oven. You take your saute pan, you take your saucepan, whatever it may be. You get it going. You do not put oil in it. You do not put butter in it. If you put the oil and the butter in the pan, and all of a sudden, oh my God, somebody's at the door, my phone, my text, my email, my whatever, you're going to get distracted. Right? With this pan with nothing in it, nothing will happen. Right? So you're safe. But when the pan is hot and ready, and when you go to put your food in it, automatically it will start cooking. And also, if you had a cold pan with cold oil and you put your food in there, it's going to start, it's going to soak up the oil. If it's hot, it will create a barrier right away. Let's talk about lemon zest. Lemon zest is quite powerful. It's more powerful than the juice. But one thing I recommend when you do use zest is make sure that you wash your lemon, unless you're buying an organic lemon, because there's a lot of wax and residue that they spray onto the citrus. And that goes the same thing for your limes with your cocktails, right? What do you use fresh limes and lemons in your cocktails? I wash mine in a bowl or in the sink with a little bit of dish soap. And some people look at me like I'm crazy when I do that, but use dish soap on your dishes. Kind of what difference does it make? In my opinion, it doesn't. So if we were doing multiple steaks here, we would space them out appropriately. You do not want your food So that's tip number 2. Remember this one. Do not let your food touch each other if you're trying to get it brown. If your food is too close together, it will steam and it will not brown properly. Okay? And I think one thing about cooking steak too is everybody always asks, well, how do you know it's done? One thing I will tell you is do not cut into your steak. Don't push on your burger. Is there a burger pusher? You're probably going to be embarrassed if you raise your hand. Don't push on your burger. I mean, because you like to hear that sizzle, it sounds good. But if you're pushing on your meat, you're pushing out the juice. All the love and the tender don't. So steak. My suggestion is you find a cut of steak that you like on your grill or your cast iron pan in your kitchen, your element. Because if you go to do it somewhere else, or if I tell you what I do, which is generally, right? So generally, this size steak, or maybe even a little bigger, I typically buy, and I go 6 and 4. So 6 minutes on the first side, 4 minutes on the second side. I usually do 1/3, 2/3, because I feel like I want to have one side be the presentation side that I know is going to be, like, oh my God, oh yum, that looks so yummy, I'm going to eat that. Like, it's going to make your mouth water, right, what you want. Because we eat with our eyes as much as we do with, our mouth. Again, just to learn more about Culinary Works, I do the corporate team building, corporate entertaining. I teach cooking classes. Our showrooms are in Sanford and New Canaan. We do cooking parties for your families, for your friends, and then the seasonal classes that are on the website now. CulinaryWorks.com. Also, the Facebook page is Culinary Works CT, where I do post recipes about once a week on there as well. I cook not very complicated. I cook so that you can cook again. All right. So thank you very much, everybody.